We're going to be keeping an eye on the weather here over the next 24, 48 hours because now it's go time, Betsy. I was grilling you on Monday. Yeah. You were saying it was way too early, but now I'm really going to be paying attention hour by hour.
Yeah, and I think things are getting better for July 4th. So just put that kind of in the back of your mind right now. We are kind of keeping a very close eye on Beryl right now. Look at this storm. It is just so impressive. And the craziest part of this whole thing, and I've tuned in here to the super high-res satellite imagery. This is infrared imagery, so we're getting an idea of the cloud tops. That's why you get these super funky colors. And where you get the whites and especially the pinks, those are the really high cloud tops, 60, 70,000 foot cloud tops, the strongest storms. And look how we had brand new burst of energy right there that came up and swept right across Kingston, Jamaica. The eye did not make landfall on Kingston. The outer eye wall, the northern eye wall of the storm brushed the coastline just barely. So they absolutely got the worst of the storm because it's the forward right quadrant of the storm as it's moving that is the worst, just the way everything kind of mechanically goes within this storm. And that is exactly what brushed right along that southern coast of Jamaica. They are still very much in the thick of things at this hour. Winds are, as of the 2 o'clock advisory, 140 mile per hour sustained, 175 mile per hour gusts, and they have mountains there on that southern end of Jamaica, so they're getting every bit of those gusts and possibly more. That makes Beryl a Cat 4 storm. It continues its slow trek to the west. It will impact the Cayman Islands tonight and tomorrow and is still anticipated to move toward the Yucatan Peninsula, where now we have hurricane warnings posted south of Cancun. Making landfall as possibly a weak Cat 2 or a strong Cat 1 storm, and then reemerging in the western Gulf of Mexico, and now Brownsville, Texas, getting in on some of that action as far as where the trek takes it. So very closely monitoring this over the next couple of days and through the weekend. In the meantime, we do have these tropical thunderstorms here in northern Ohio. It has felt like Florida today. All that heat, all that humidity, really getting into these thunderstorms, and we have seen some very heavy downpours coming in. And it's kind of interesting because we did have a severe thunderstorm warning in Portage County earlier. That has been allowed to expire, but what you don't see are the rain rates, and this will populate here. It's gathering new data at this moment, but it is just inundating rainfall that falls. So those very intense rain bursts that come through. Look at this one that's down by Mohican State Park, Loudonville area. That could make for some pretty tricky canoeing and tubing down that way. Also in the Akron area, headed out toward Talmadge. This is going right for Uniontown and Brimfield, and will continue to move eastbound on 224. So definitely keep all of that in mind this evening. You can see where it all fits in. We are dealing with a frontal boundary that is sweeping into the area, and I say into the area because I don't think it's going to clear northern Ohio. It's going to get hung up in areas farther south. So the weather impact for now is the scattered thunderstorm activity that we have going on, and that will continue through the rest of the evening. Let's take a look at your National Design Mart hour-by-hour forecast because we still have these thunderstorms that are coming through. Notice how the temperatures recover behind the thunderstorms, and that actually helps to kind of fire off a new round later on this evening. But for all intents and purposes, this round of scattered storms that we're dealing with now will be moving out by 8, 9 p.m., and then we're just kind of dealing with isolated shower chances after that. Now the fireworks, I mentioned that. We're going to go hour by hour through tomorrow in our next weather in about half hour or so, but we're going to keep it dry. I updated the forecast because I think we're going to time things out perfectly with when the rain occurs tomorrow. So we'll watch for that. Mid 80s, upper 80s for the next couple days, and then the clearer skies get in here Saturday. Beautiful weather setting up for Sunday and a hot start to early next week. Back to you.
All right, yeah. But all the rains, tonight on Friday, I'm good with that.
We can take it. We can take it.
Yeah, let's have those
we can
fireworks
work around that.
Okay, thanks, Betsy.